Hello and welcome to this short instructional video about Boolean. This is the second in a short series of talks. The first was a basic introduction to Boolean and this follows on from it. So if you would like to watch that, please find the link in the description below. What we're going to do today is we're going to talk about how you can use Boolean on a list of keywords to effectively create searches. So what we've got here is a selection of keywords from a brainstorming exercise on the example research topic at the top. Now this topic is being used in all of our videos and it is teaching and behaviour support for children with autism spectrum disorder. So we've got two columns. The first is keywords relating to autism spectrum disorder and the second is synonyms relating to children. Obviously, when you're doing this for your own searches, you will have a lot more keywords than this, but this is only an example. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my pen, and we're going to look at how we can use Boolean to create searches out of these terms. So the first thing I notice is that there are lots of words starting with child. You've got children, child and childhood on this list. So what you can do is you can use something called a truncation. What this means is that you take the root of a word that has multiple endings and you can use an asterisk, which is the star, to search for all of them at once. So putting child followed by an asterisk into a database will look for child, children, childhood, anything like that. So you can take these two off your list and just use one. And actually you can do that for these as well. So you can put the asterisk in and you don't have to search for infants or juveniles. So let's do that. And actually, if you think about the Boolean operators, you can use OR. So OR allows you to make your search broader by looking for any of these words in the search. So why don't we do that? So let's join these together with an OR and these as well. So let's put an OR on both of those. So we can actually do one search for all three of those, all with truncations. So what else can we do? Looking at the bottom here, the topic specifically mentions children, so actually, are teenagers too old? So we can use a not. So we can exclude teenagers from our search using not. So I think we've done all we can on the second column. So let's move over to the other column. So again, you can use a truncation here on autism and autistic because they both have the same root. They start with the same letters. So let's do that. Let's put the truncation mark in there. So now we can search for autism and autistic at the same time. So we don't need that one. So that's gotten rid of that. Well, these two are the same. So what can we do with these? So we can do an OR again. I like an OR. What about the ones at the top? Let's think. Well, these both have the same root. The only difference in this one and this one, other than the word disorder, is the same as down here. So how about if we ignore the word disorder and put the asterisk in here, and then we can get rid of that and search for autism, autistic spectrum. And if we put quotation marks around it, we can make a phrase. So if we link those together with another OR, we've got two on this side, so we've got autis spectrum or just autis with the asterisk. And then on this side we've got infant or juvenile or child. And then between these columns you would have an and. So from all of those potential keywords we have an absolute maximum of 2 searches rather than you having to do autism spectrum disorder and children, autism spectrum disorder and infants, autism spectrum disorder and juveniles. So we've made your lives a lot easier. At least I hope so. Thank you very much for watching.